For the weight, head coach Sandy Botham.
Hello.
Courtney Lindfors. Coach, if you want to make an opening statement about the game, and then we'll take questions from
Yeah, I was pleased, how we came out and competed. I mean, we competed a good, maybe 30 minutes with them, and stayed, and, sometimes your biggest fear is they'll break it open, and it's never a game. So I was pleased. I thought our players did a lot of positive things. And us getting in foul trouble, I think, was the big difference. And I said, to my staff and to the team, the difference will be the post game. That's what will beat us. And rebounding. I mean, I think that was a big. I haven't even seen the stats yet, but
it's 48-24.
Yeah, I mean, in that size in both ends, from the guards to our bigs. But give Wisconsin a lot of credit. I mean, they stayed with it, they persevered, they crashed, they created opportunities for themselves, and they went into, to the milk truck. We used to call it the milk truck. They delivered. Covington and the rest of them all delivered. But it was a good game. We had three sophomores, a freshman, and a junior out there, and this is just a game that we're going to be definitely built from. And I thought Courtney really, as a sophomore post player, really did a lot of positive things for us, and was a great weapon.
How big was it when you fouled out with the 8 minutes to go?
It was really big. It was frustrating, if anything, because our offense finally was getting going, and we were making a presence inside, and it was just a stupid little foul that just wasn't smart.
We don't have size. I mean, our depth really, the depth in the post is, an issue for us, and it showed tonight.
Like they did a good job of shutting Angela down with one basketball.
Yeah, Angela, I just think was in her head a little bit. I think she presses, she overthinks. She just wasn't on. I think she just needs to relax a little bit. I think she just tries to do a little bit too much. So I think some of it was, yes, their pressure. I mean, they were up and didn't give her a lot of looks. But I feel like Angela, too, just kind of beat herself. She's her own worst enemy, and she was getting out of things. But, yeah, they did do a nice job on Angela.
How did you...
Go
sorry, go ahead.
No.
How did you feel about Kiki's performance, though?
Good. How did she do? Kiki just... when the more the pressure, the bigger the game, the more Kiki just steps up. And she hit some big shots, a three that I think cut the lead for us. She's her aggressiveness. She didn't finish real well, but I think that's learning how to finish. With giants. Yeah, I thought she did a nice job. She and she makes her presence known on the defensive end too. Yeah, so for, the experience that Kiki and all of them, this game is just we're gonna be able to build from and grow from and, and get better. The more experience these youth get, the better we're gonna be.
What can you do if you don't have a whole lot of depth in the post then after seeing this game or some fast?
That's a good question.
Run,
or... we're gonna have to press more, we're gonna have to, we had a zone that we were going to possibly go to that I just didn't pull the trigger, so, we're going to have to be creative. So, probably playing a little bit more zone, getting a little better defensively in the full court. So, we definitely have to mix it up.
You've coached against the Wisconsin teams for a stretch here.
I know.
What's your take on this version and sort of your...
Great balance. I thought, they have a solid inside presence and the perimeter presence. I think they just have really good balance. I mean, I don't see a superstar per se, but they all just do their roles well. Wirtz really hurt us just on the boards. I don't know what she ended with, but I just, yeah. There you go. She just... her size hurt us, especially on the boards, and her just attacking.
Any other questions for Coach or for Courtney tonight?
How did you feel about Ashley Green's performance tonight?
How did Ashley do? Yeah, offensively didn't have much presence. She's such a we gotta figure out how to use her, you know? I mean, that's, I think, part of us, this rotations and how we're gonna use kids. And, you know, we're using her at the 4 spot a lot, and I think she's just a little out of her comfort zone, so. But I thought overall, you know, she showed aggressiveness. She, you know, she wasn't afraid to attack. And I think we need her more on the boards. You know, she didn't give us much, well, yeah, 0. You know, we need her on the boards. You know, we need, because she's a bigger guard for us. Emily Decora, I thought, you know, came up big for us. I mean, she was aggressive. You know, she was just playing very instinctively, you know, and doing it inside and out, and crashing the boards a little bit, keeping things alive. So I thought we had solid balance, you know, overall. So, yeah, I'm excited about this team. I think we got a really bright future. Really bright future.
Any more? All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for coming.